Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading. It's a life reading. After this will be the love reading, so if you want to go to that, you can just look at the timestamp below. Otherwise, please like and share and like and subscribe or comment, as that does help to raise the profile of the videos. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look. Okay, so it seems to me one major theme here really, which is about moving on from what seems to be a relationship or aspects connected to past relationships or to the past, moving on so that you can welcome a really much brighter future for yourself here. So just let's see how, I'll just tell you all the different ways I see it, and then you can go from there. So now we have got the Fire Element Desire card. So this is a card, it's a turning point or an epiphany. So this is about reaching a point where simply now things become clear and you're going to go in a completely different direction. It can be a scorched earth policy where you literally clear the decks or clear the earth to plant new things and start again, or on a different piece of earth, or whatever it is, however it applies to you. It can also, in some cases, be burning bridges, all right? So just apply it as you need. But it's basically a fresh start, a new beginning. There's a lot of fiery energy, enthusiasm, let's get going, moving forward. It can also be desire and passion if this is a new relationship coming in. It's also about cards on the table being honest and clear about what you expect and how you want to move forward here. You may have a few bossy people around you at this time, or people who are trying to bulldoze you. Just protect your interests right now, okay, with this card. But it has got that protection element, but it is also about moving forward. A fire has been lit, it's now time to take action, okay? That is what this is. But it's that realization that now let's get going. We've got to move forward and change direction or go in a different way, whatever is applicable for you with this card. Now, we have got the fourth house here. The fourth house is the house of home. So it's your home where you're currently living. It's the physical structure. It's also the, the atmosphere in the home or the people in your home. It can also be the relationship that you have to your family, your roots, your foundation, your ethnic identity, or your ancestry. Anything like that comes in with the fourth house. It can also be to do with real estate, property. That could be a profession, or it could be your actual physical home. So it's saying here that some thought is required, all right, Gemini. So now you are a Gemini, so this is going to be in your realm of capability. But what it is saying is that it can be that you may really need to look at details right now. All right, because sometimes Gemini spread themselves so thin that they miss details because they've got fingers in too many pies, or they're constantly thinking. Spread yourself too thin. So look at the details, make quite sure that you've gone over everything carefully. It can also be that you need to do some research in this realm. So this can be like researching a new home, or looking at certain things. Perhaps you're changing something within the home or the structure, or there's a shuffle of people. But it's apply the mental faculty, but it's also about communication. All forms of communication come in with Gemini. So this can be written, verbal, even body language comes in. It can also be contracts and documents, so that may be related to your fourth house as well. So now this could be an idea that you have, or something that you're pursuing. It's an exchange of ideas, but it's communication in all forms, whether you're giving it out or you are receiving it. It may be that also that you are receiving news, or you're hearing things, or you're hearing too much. Okay, now with the Gemini card, it can also be that you are, as I said, spreading yourself too thin. Perhaps there's too much media. Perhaps you're taking too much in and it's overwhelming your nervous system at this time. And that could certainly be the case because you've got white Tara at the top, sensitivity. So I feel that there may just be an overwhelm that is occurring right now. Or it may be that you need to look at a few details and do more research, think things through and so on. But certainly a decision needs to be made here. It can also be that family members are involved. Now, this could be a sibling. It could be another general relative as well. In some cases, even neighbors come in. So that may be relevant to you. Also with the Gemini card, it can also be to do with duality. In other words, being in two minds about something. That's possibly why there's a decision to be made. In some cases, it can also be that you have a soulmate, or somebody very important on a bonding level, like a soulmate, or it could even be a twin flame, whatever it is, whatever you aspire to, coming in for you at this time. Now, this can be, from a soulmate perspective, it can be somebody else, like a friend, or it could be a family member, or it could be a new relationship. Because the Gemini card in this deck is the Lover's card. Okay, so just see how that resonates for you. We've got here White Tara, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So I do feel that overwhelm is perhaps a big factor here. Perhaps there's just so much going on, or there's lots to do, and you're just wearing yourself out, or you could be taking a lot of information into your body, and it's stressing your nervous system out. She's saying that you need to actually filter out things that are triggering for you. So this can be obviously relationships, it can be environments, so this can be being in a place which is not harmonious for you. It can also be aspects within that home or that place where you are staying. Now this can be chemicals, toxins, toxic things, broken things in your home, really bad feng shui, basically, things that are impeding your energy or that are overwhelming your energy, anything that is triggering for you. Now this, as I said, could be too much media, but it can also be toxic chemicals or chemicals in your home that perhaps you use for cleaning. Perhaps remove those and go a more natural route. Certainly you've got Mawu, Mother Earth here, and that is about that is becoming, that is recycling and also getting involved in more natural products. So have a look at everything, your situation as well, who's in the home, who's in, what the mix is there, and filter out or release what is not serving you at this time, or just limit access to you at this time, because you are very sensitive right now. We have also got the 8th house here. So 8th house is the house of intimacy. So this is the house of sexuality. It's also, anything erotic comes in under the 8th house, Kundalini energy and so on. But it is also about, a union between you and another. Now, this could be a love relationship, or it could be a business partnership. And it can be how is that coming together, or indeed how is that separating, depending on your situation. So it's what are the material and emotional resources that have been invested in that relationship or in that partnership, and how is that working and how is that hanging together. So it's all the nuts and bolts of that. It is also the financial house. So this can be to do with all big finance. So this is investments, insurances, taxes, banking, accounting. Any kind of investment also comes in there. And in some cases, it can be the passing of somebody. And in that case, then it would be about inheritance or legacy. Or you may be in the time of your life where you are trying to set that up at this time. So a legacy for somebody, for your children, or whatever the situation may be. The 8th house can also be about birthing. So this can be birthing something new or birthing new conditions. But it can also obviously be to do with a union and everything, how that's all set up. So sex, death, and rebirth, everything, regeneration or renewal also comes in with the 8th house. So this can be so like birthing a new condition, or the renewal and the regeneration of your energy, your sexual energy, or just your energies and your finances, whatever the situation is. Something needs to be regenerated and renewed here. At the bottom, we've got Chiron healing, and then at the top, we've got Vesta home. So there's definitely a shift and change in your home environment. Vesta is saying your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay, so with Chiron, this is saying that you there's some sort of aspect of your past or even of your current situation, which is requiring healing. So there's a healing process that is necessary here. So this can be mental and emotional well-being and healing. So healing from sort of a past wound or old wounds, things surfacing from the deep. Just be careful that you're not repeating old patterns. It can also be recurring patterns in your life, patterns of behavior, or that you are attracting the same situations over and over, or the same kinds of woundings. Or it could be that you need to tackle an old wounding or some old situation in your life, which is kind of created an experience or an attitude in you that has got your energy caught up in there, and you now need to release that through forgiveness, release that so that you can move forward into a new space and pull your energy back from that situation. Just forgive it, forgive yourself and the part you took in it, so that you can cut the ties and release it. Okay, so it could be all of that. It can also be that healing from a physical point of view. So this can be like an illness, and this can be medicinal, or it can be through the alternative therapies and healings, remedies, and so on. You could also be learning about those. Perhaps it's a new stream of income for you, or perhaps you're going to be working from home. But you may also just need healing in general to move on from circumstances which have come up in the 8th house. Now, this could be sexuality, or it could be to do with regeneration and renewal, getting your mojo back, letting go of the past. It could also be to do with financial issues. Perhaps you've had a loss in the past, or some other situation which has kind of hurt you, and now now you need to move forward, and you just may be feeling a little bit of like doubt and trepidation, or it's holding you back in some way. So all of these aspects may come in with Chiron, but it can also be to do, as I said, with a medical or some sort of healing of medical resources that may be needed at this time. And that could be happening quite suddenly as well. Sorry. But it also may be that you need to set up something to do with that right now. Okay, with Vesta. Sorry, just had to have a sip of water there. Okay, so with Vesta, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So it seems to me that because you've got the 4th house here, you are possibly moving or changing something in your home. It can be a renovation as well, or somebody is going, and or it could be that somebody is coming in. There could be an expansion as well, perhaps from a family point of view, either perhaps having a family, starting a family, or you have got another family member coming to join you. Whatever is your situation, you have got the 5th house here, so it could also be that you're birthing in some way. So whatever it is, there's some change happening in your home environment, and this is going to be a very healthy and happy change for you. So it's a big thing, and it's going to be warm, and there's going to be happiness coming in for you. It could also be that you're changing something to do with your home life, or your actual home situation, and you're waiting for finance or some sort of backing, or you are requiring that to help you. But there is, as I said, there's some sort of inner work that is required here with Chiron, something that you need to do just to help yourself move forward in whatever way, shape, or form. It could also be that you're helping others through the same sort of process, something that you've been through or that you are tackling. You may be able to help others who are worse off than you, because Chiron always gives you a key. Okay, in any of the Chiron areas, it always gives you a key, and that usually is to help you help others, or it's understanding and wisdom that you gain so that you can move forward with whatever it is that you're busy on. Now, we have also got 5 of winter here. So this is the bottom of the Fairy Tarot. It says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Okay, so this could apply in a number of ways. All of that may apply to you, or only some of it. It could be to do with an investment that you've made. It could be to do with a relationship that you've made, or it could be to do with something that some aspect of your past which that it's just no longer working for you. You're not resonating with it. It's not working for you anymore. Or it could be a business association that you're now walking away from. And this is going to create changes from a home perspective as well. You could be relocating, you could be selling up, you're changing your business or going into a new business or changing something there. And a relocation or a change of home or something to do with your home is also involved. But it's just saying walk away from whatever is not right for you, or whatever you're not resonating with, whether it's business principles, financial principles. You may be in the financial industry. You may be, eighth house can also be where you are helping others with their resources. So this could be that you are an investor or you help others invest, and there's just something about the situation or where you are, what you've been doing, that is just no longer resonating with you anymore. Okay, but I do feel that there's some kind of shift or change coming in here that is going to perhaps propel you to change your environment in some way. Okay, and it looks mostly to be with home, or it could be on a financial perspective, but there's something there that it's how you thought, or your attitude, or your belief about certain things, or your philosophy about certain things has now changed, and you want to come away from something that you were involved with before and move forward into something better, and you don't want to put effort into something that is not right for you anymore, that you're not resonating with it anymore. Okay, so all of that coming in. We have also got Six of Winter. Positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So the home situation 3 times is mentioned here. So it seems to me that you are changing something. With the Sixth of Winter, both winter cards are the swords, and that's it's kind of moving away from troubled situations. Now, with the Six of Winter, that is going into calmer waters. So coming from choppy, difficult situations, they've got their little light, and he's in the boat there, and he's moving forward. So I feel you're on your way now. And it may just be that you have to make this decision, or you have to just have your courage. Because with the fire element card, it is about courage as well. It's about having courage to move forward with something, and just going for it, So I feel that you may just need to pack up everything, put it in your boat, and set sail for a new place. Now we have also got the 5th house here. So the 5th house deals with all things creative, children. That's why I say birthing, or children may be coming in here. So creativity, children, it's all pleasurable activities or fun activities or activities of a general nature. So this can be fun activities as an entertainment, or a sport even. It can be a craft of some sort that comes also in under the creativity. It can also be about love affairs. All right, so maybe somebody new is coming into your life now. We'll get to that, and this is going to change a few things for you as well. But certainly there's some things that you just need to clear away with Chiron. As I said, it could be emotional well-being that you need to get to. You maybe just need to release a few things from your past situations in order to welcome this in now. It could also be related to perhaps just becoming more social, with the 5th house. It can also be, as I said, risk-taking. Now, we have got risk coming up here, so I do feel there's something that you need to go into, whether it's a creative idea or to do with your children or having a child, or whether it's to do with a love affair, or some activity that you want to do. Some sort of risk is involved here. It can also be, if you are in the financial field, it could be related to the stock market or the stock exchange, something like that, where you are assessing trends and so on. And that may be why the risk is here and why you have the financial house as well. Whatever it is with this 8th house, whatever it is, perhaps just work through these issues quietly, or deal with this quietly, and deal with it as things come up, and don't broadcast it too widely. What is actually unfolding or happening for you. Just keep it quiet and move through the processes and set things up as need be. As I said, risk is coming up, so there could very well be, certainly with the Gemini card, it could be gossip related, or people are talking about you as well. People could be talking about you, or there could be news that you're hearing, or you are the subject of that discussion. So just be careful with that. And also, if just use, also take the high road. Just be careful what you say as well about certain things as well. Now, with the fifth house, the Leo is the ruler of the fifth house normally, so this is very strong Leo energy coming in. Leo is, it could be that you also just with the fifth house need to put yourself first. At this time. Perhaps you've been through a bit of a tough time. You just need to put yourself first. With the Leo card, that is all about that, being the center of attention, lavishing energy and time and love on yourself and others, but mostly on yourself. And it could be that you need to get out, you know, have more fun, do more activities, whatever activities they may be, something that is healthy and happy for you. And just get out more, try to do different things, be more social, or if you've got children, get out with them. It could all be related to your children even, but it could also be that to be in touch of your childlike side, your enjoyment of the moment, having fun, you know, and or it could be the passionate energy as well. Because Leo is here, it can also be about romance, and fulfillment from that point of view. It could be a love affair or a new person, a soulmate coming in, as I said. But this is having fun, this is enjoyment, this is generosity, this is also courage. This is living in the moment, being spontaneous. It can also have like a gypsy quality about it. So you may need to move around a little bit, try new things from where you're living point of view, perhaps just go on a bit of a trip. It could be that. Just something where you kind of got that gypsy energy, trying new things, enjoying lots of different stimulations and spontaneity. But it's also very creative, very sunny, very warm energy. It's also, as it's about having courage. Leo is the lion. It's also about integrity and honor. So I feel you need to honor yourself. You need to honor your needs. And your enjoyment level, your passion and your passions, whatever it may be, an activity, and also for your children, you know. If you've got children, it could be that you're starting, you know, a family. It's also just about having, as I said, honor and integrity, and applying that in whatever way is right for you in the fifth house. It can also be that in some cases pride may be holding you back. All right, pride can sometimes come in, or ego can sometimes come in with the Leo energy. And maybe that's why there's risk here. Perhaps there's a risk that you need to take and you're being held back because of pride or something related to that. And this is maybe why also you have the Chiron healing, because there's some healing process that needs to occur before you can go forward. And with the Gemini, certainly a decision needs to be made. But you're going to have a turning point or an epiphany here. Okay, that is definitely coming in for you. Some new start, fresh beginning. You're just going to get the urge and you're going to go for it, I think. Now, at the top of the fifth house, we've got Maui, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this could be something for you related to the fifth house. It could be an activity that you want to get involved in, or it could be to do with your children, or helping children in this regard. But it is also about going, perhaps exploring the land, or going on a trip of some sort and just getting involved in some kind of activity which is environmentally related. That may be for some of you. It can also be that, again, clearing of toxicity in your environment. And whether this is toxins as in chemicals and things, but it can also be a toxic, unhealthy environment from the people or the whoever's around you. It could also be partying too much. Okay, going out too much, depending on your situation, and you need to ground yourself, and you need to come back to nature, and you need to cleanse and detox. It can also be that you can also use your skills, your creative skills, to help out in some way here. But this is about being grounded, spending time in nature, connecting to nature in some way, or it could be that you need to do that with your children, all right? But have fun and enjoy yourself. Just don't go overboard, okay? Now, staying on the subject of a soulmate or love, and with this romantic energy coming in here, we have got Guinevere, true love. So it says here, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this could be somebody new coming in, a new love coming in, but there's some healing and some rearranging that needs to occur here. But it can also be, so whoever this is, this person's important, okay? This person is, you've got a deep bond with them. Now, it could also be that you, in your past situation, that your romantic needs or your love needs have not been met, okay? And that may have led to the falling away of previous relationships. And only you can fix that. You can't expect somebody else to fix that for you. You need to fix that for yourself. So if the first thing you do is you lavish love on yourself, you love yourself, you spoil yourself, you create a romantic environment, as I said with the Leo energy, create a romantic environment where you are in your home. Make it a romantic environment with lots of fresh flowers out, candles. Set the table for yourself if you're going to be by yourself and have dinner or whatever it is. Really spoil and love yourself, and do go a bit of a luxury route if you can. But it's about love, lavishing love on yourself. And as soon as you do that, then you open the doors for somebody else to reflect that back to you, and then you open the doors to somebody else coming in, because they can see, they are drawn in by that love of self. Okay, so just make sure that you are doing it for yourself, but it certainly seems that possibly somebody else is going to come in, or you will attract somebody else simply by loving yourself at the outset. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. Please stay on for the love reading if you would like to. Otherwise, take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to your love reading. I hope you enjoy the reading. This will be for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. Whether you're only just starting or whether you've been together for some time, just take it as it resonates for you. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. All right, so sorry. All right, so I've got here, I'm just going to have a drink of water. Hold on. All right, so we've got here Pluto. Pluto is the planet of was a planet, supposedly not a planet anymore. So Pluto is about transformation. It's always about regeneration, renewal, things coming up from underneath, or things revealing themselves. It's also about sexuality. And it's about regeneration, renewal, birthing, and it's also about things like taboos, or erotica, or things that don't get talked about, In some cases, it can also go the other way, which is almost like obsession and so on. But so Pluto is a very intense energy, very intense. But usually, and I think in this situation, because you've got New Moon and Scorpio here as well, I feel that this is about releasing something which you need to overcome. So this could be to do with sexuality, it could be to do with personal power, it could be to do with just clearing away aspects of the past which you've kind of outgrown, or that have come up. And these could be fears, these could be any kind of anything that's holding you back, anything that is standing in your way from fulfillment. But it could also be things that you have suppressed, or, and that has been held down. So whether this is applicable to you or to your person, or if it's just an aspect of the relationship, okay? So it's saying that these are times there where you need to examine these things. You need to bring them into the light, because then they lose their fear factor, all right? Then they're no longer going to hold you to ransom, so to speak. So this is very much about dealing with that, facing these things, and this is where the honesty comes in as well. Just be clear with your person. You don't have to go into too many gruesome details, but you can certainly just clarify and speak up, or say that this has occurred and this is why I feel a bit unsure about things, or whatever it may be. Okay, so honesty is important. Because these things, if you keep them suppressed, or if you keep things hidden, then they tend to reoccur until you deal with them, all right? And you don't want things coming up later which you could have dealt with at the outset, okay? So this is clearing, it's regeneration, it's renewal. It could also be that a new person is coming into your life, or you are having a regeneration and a renewal with your person. Now this could, as I said, apply to sexuality, or just the general atmosphere in the relationship. It's going through some kind of rebirth, or it could be that you are now being woken up and you're now suddenly coming into quite an intense relationship at this point. So just take it as it resonates for you. All right. Pluto is a very deep energy. And it can really dig deep, okay? But usually it's to do with fears and things that are holding you back, or aspects of the past which you need to let go of. In some cases, it can also be to do with, your building up your resources, your strength, and your ability to hold that personal power and to be motivated about what it is that you want to do. Now, we have got here, this is the divine door for the relationship. A moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So this is about memories. This is about aspects which you hang on to, no matter through time. These are aspects that you hang on to about yourself, or good things that are that warm the heart, that are important for you, or within the relationship. And I do feel that this is also about either some sort of renewal of memories. So perhaps you know this person from before, or it could be that you are thinking about yourself or yourselves at a different time when you were happier. But it can also, I feel, be to do with making new memories. Okay, so overwriting ones that have been troublesome, or times that have been troublesome, overwriting those and coming up with new memories now, creating new memories, happy memories. So and that will stand the test of time. So a moment's joy, things that remind you of good times. Okay. And then we've got here, the Moonology is a new start is coming, new moon. So this is a very, very positive card, very positive energy. It's yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, there's really not much that's not positive about it. It's really is, go for it. Beautiful fresh start, new beginning. There's a lot of optimism, there's a lot of energy that can be built up from this, because the new moon is a clean slate, starting with a fresh beginning, clean slate, new ground altogether, fresh outlook, whatever is appropriate for you. It really is about clearing away the old, releasing all of that to make room for new things. Okay. And certainly with the Pluto energy, Pluto is a bit like having a room full of furniture. You like all the furniture, or that furniture has just been there a long time, you've got used to it being there, but you want to bring in a new chair or a new piece of furniture, so you have to take something out. Okay. And then that's so it's like that, you've got to get rid of the old things or move them so that you can bring in new things. And this is the new start, fresh beginning, wonderful energy. It's a new moon energy, so that means you're building up to the full moon, which is a culmination. Very, very nice, very, very positive energy, and really you couldn't ask for a better energy. It's auspicious for this situation. Now, just to let you know, the new moon in November will be the 4th of November. And then there's a full moon eclipse, which will be on the 19th of November. The new moon is in Scorpio, which is very much a water energy, and that is the Pluto energy. And there's Scorpio here. And then the full moon is going to be in Taurus, and that's on the 19th. The full moon partial eclipse is going to be on the 19th of November. So those dates may be important, but I'm thinking specifically the new moon may be important for you in some way, shape, or form. Now, for your energy, your qualities and the other person's qualities may be interchangeable, so just see how it goes. But I feel this is your view. I think you're looking at this situation as being part of your destiny, part of your fate. And this is how you should look at it, actually. So if you're not, then this is how you should be looking at it. The North Node is a very, very positive card, yet again. This is positive karma. This is destiny. It's fate. This is about... it's almost like a wonderful turning point in your life, or it could be like a big door swinging open. Now, you may have been knocking on that door for some time, and now all of a sudden it opens, or you could just find yourself in the right place at the right time. Okay. And it's like fruition. It's like this is your path in life. This is very important, whatever is occurring here, and it's like your North Star. It's something that we all work towards in some form, and it's saying that this is coming in for you now. It's kind of it's like fulfillment. Things are coming right for you. Fulfillment is here for you, and it's like a blossoming as well, and you're kind of coming into your power with the North Node. It can also bring in people that are soul tribe related. So whether this is a soulmate with this person, and that certainly came up in the life reading, or it could be with other people that are kind of gathering around you at this time, or you are resonating and you're moving towards them. And this could be to do with people that you resonate with, that are like-minded, or they are coming into this lifetime because you have a contract with them, and this is your tribe. These are people that you have just a kind of a deep understanding, or you just feel very comfortable around them. They may be coming into your life to assist you or help you with things, to guide you, move you forward. They'll just pop in. Some will be for a while only, and some will be there for longer. Whatever is appropriate, but it's saying that you kind of got that energy about you as well. You're going to be drawing towards you things that are going to fulfill you and help you on your path moving forward. It could also be that you're going on a journey of some sort, whether this is a physical, like learning curve kind of a journey, but it's also about getting onto your path this lifetime, your life purpose. It's also about, it could possibly be a journey, a physical journey, because there are maps and then there's ballooning going on there as well, and there's like a compass. So this is about finding your direction and moving forward, and you could be going on a bit of an exploration here as well. But I feel this is how you may be looking at it, or how you should be looking at it. Wonderful opportunity. Then this is your divine door. Silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Okay, so don't doubt. All right, don't doubt what's happening for you here. And with the Gemini energy, as I said, that it can be almost overwhelming. You could be overthinking things, overanalyzing things, spreading yourself too thin. Quiet the mind, go into meditation, spend time in nature, whatever it is that you do to clear your mind, and then you will hear your soul, you will hear your higher self, and you will hear your spirit guidance. But don't doubt, because the North Node really is a very, very positive, very, karma, fate, whatever. It's all aligning for you at this time. Now, your person has got Jupiter. So very, very nice card. This is a very expansive card. This person is looking at this as a wonderful opportunity. There's a rainbow there. It's a roll of the dice. So they are feeling, they're feeling very good about the situation. They could also be very generous. They could be quite Jupiter-like, and that is Sagittarian. They may have Sagittarius or be Sagittarian, or have some aspect in their chart related to that. Or they could just have that very expansive outlook. They could be quite tall, big-boned. They could also be very expansive in their dreams and trying new things and exploring. And they could also like quite a lot of freedom. Okay, freedom to enjoy themselves and enjoy the situation, but also to travel or to explore. They could be very well like that. But they're looking at this as a wonderful opportunity, and very lucky. They feel lucky, and it's got a lot of potential. That is what they are looking at it with. Also enthusiasm, and they could just be seeing it as just a really awesome opportunity. And they're just enthusiastic about it. This is something that they've been looking for and that they want. Now, their divine door. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. Okay, so as I said, they could be dreaming quite big, or they may just be that may be their nature, or they may have a big dream at this time. However it applies to you, whether it is travel related or just expanding, or just having a breakthrough, or enjoying expansive activities at this time. But as I said, their freedom is important to them. So being a Gemini, you should, that will help you to be flexible and adaptable to them as well. But just bear in mind that freedom is part of their makeup, and but this is going to really going to expand your horizons as well. And they've got some sacred reason, or say a divine dream that they have, and they want to follow up on that at this time. So as I said, with the new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. As I said, with that Pluto energy, one or either of you needs to do this. I feel it may be on your side, to work through your fears. So these things rising up in you. This is about regeneration, renewal, and starting again. And it's also about certain things that may be leaving your life now, but it could also be about things rising up from the deep. So whether this is unexpressed feelings, this is where the honesty comes in, or self-empowerment. You could be feeling empowered. This person can certainly empower you, okay? They're just going to make you feel like that. So this is about allowing that to come up. It's also about enjoyment and, starting on a new path, but to work through the darker aspects. The shadow aspects do come up with new moon in Scorpio because you're needing to release them. You work through them on the way to the full moon, and there you have your culmination, your result. So let go of the past, let go of things that have held you back or are holding you back. Past situations, past experiences, past loves, whatever it is, and just work through the fears. Face them, because then they lose their fear factor straight away. Bring them into the light. With Aquarius energy here, we've got, this is a very experimental, innovative energy. So this may be about trying something new. This person may want to travel, as I said, and this could be bringing foreign cultures or foreign people. This person may be not from from around where you are. They could also be different. Because the Aquarian energy is here. They could also just be thinking very differently or be quite cutting edge. Or it could be that you need to try this as a brand new direction, new things, new fresh beginnings, start. It's kind of got that, it's kind of unusual or unexpected energy, unconventional energy with Aquarius. So this person may have, be that way inclined, or they may want to do something with you which is going to break new ground for you, okay? So the Aquarian energy is very expansive. It's about learning new things. It's about social changes and trends, and also just trying new things. It's also very much about the future, your dreams, your ideals, and so on, okay? Now, the art of life, which is the divine door you have, that is the door, and it says the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. So this is saying, don't hold back, okay? There's no point in living quietly or just living an invisible life. Get out there and show them what you've got. And also don't be afraid to go into this relationship, because it's going to take you to new heights, and really you're going to open many doors with this. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.